All right, guys, we're talking about Lake Chabot. We're talking about Lake Chabot located in Castro Valley, California. Today, we're talking about the top 5 worst things, top 5 things that irritate me the most, that bum me out about Lake Chabot. First thing, curfew, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can go there, but I got to tell you, they sit there at 10 p.m., those cops, and they got their lights, and they're trying to give tickets out. They do. They're relentless. So, in order to avoid that, you got to get out of the park before 10 o'clock. In the summertime, that's really when you want to get like top water and catfishing. It gets really good, but you got to go. That's one of the things that bums me out. One of the other things that bums me out about Lake Chabot, you got to walk a lot. You know, everything's far, long distance hikes, and from where you park, you know, like your truck or car, you have to go quite a ways to get to a lot of the good spots. Carrying the fish back is a real pain in the butt, and it's tough. The trails are crowded sometimes. The walking trails to get to the spots are really crowded. The other thing I want to talk about that really bums me out is the fishing etiquette at Lake Chabot. A lot of people in general just don't treat the lake right. They might be throwing batteries in the lake or just dropping batteries. There's just all kinds of things going on, whether it be littering or whether it be, what's the word? Just, there's a lot of people that are breaking rules and doing things. Some rules are okay, nobody gets hurt. Some rules that get broke, people get hurt. So the etiquette, the fishing etiquette and stuff like that, sometimes, not everybody. That's one of the other things I really don't like. The fourth thing that I just absolutely get crazy with is the electric boats, the electric small aluminum boats. Those batteries, they are so old and they don't hold full charges, and they just always have problems. So that's something you probably already are familiar with. And I think just about everybody who's rented boats at Lake Chabot knows about this. Okay, it's terrible. It's one of those things that everybody's got a story or stories. Guys, last thing, really, you got to get up really early because it's a high pressure lake. There's a lot of people. It draws a lot of crowds, a lot of fishermen from all over the bay and further. And they put a lot of big fish in this lake, and there are a lot of big trophy fish in this lake. So you got to get up early to get to a lot of these good spots. You got to be early, whether it's catfishing, whether it's trout fishing, and if you're bass fishing. In general, if you're fishing, you're gonna need to get up early, and you're gonna have to compete with a high number of anglers that pressure that lake consistently. So you're a lot of times not gonna get the spot you want, and that is the final. That's what really gets you is get up early, and sometimes 5 o'clock wasn't good enough. Sometimes you don't get your spot. That's a bummer. So stay tuned, guys. We got more videos coming out soon for you. Stay tuned.